Good morning. This is Dallas Sports 1977 coming to you here in Southwood, Tallahassee, Florida. Well, this is Washington football team week, formerly the Washington Redskins, my Dallas Cowboys rival from the 1960s and 70s. Well, this morning, I got up this morning, looked on my cell phone, and some Washington football team fan was trolling me. And I don't understand why, for some apparent reason, every time when the Dallas Cowboys, it's time for us to do something right, some fan of some other team, especially NFC East opponents like the Washington football team, the stinking football Giants, the Philadelphia Eagles, I call them the Beagles, any of those team fan bases, their fan bases constantly want to get on our channels and start stuff and talk that junk and everything, and what they how good they are and what they are doing and what Dallas is not doing, and Dallas can't do this and Dallas can't do that. It gets on my skin and my nerves, and it kind of bothered me this morning, because I wasn't the thing I'm talking about is that I wasn't. This person that was trolling me was bothering me, because I had not trolled them, but I was speaking truth what Dallas need to do in this upcoming game and everything, because we beat the Saints our last game, which it was an ugly win, but I take an ugly win over a pretty loss. And the Denver Broncos, they done what a lot of not done yet. They showed the blueprint how to beat the Dallas Cowboys, and I fought two people for that situation. I fought Mike McCarthy for his lackadaisical type of coaching, where he's not teaching these players to do their job, not to come to work and work hard and study and be prepared, because they've been very unprepared. Inconsistent at catching the ball, dropping passes, running the wrong routes, not blocking, penalties galore. And I'm talking about our quarterback. Yes, he's been off, but that's predicated to a lot of things. It's predicated to the offensive line has not been doing their job. They've been not blocking, holding penalties, our coaching staff switching linemen from one position to another, and the players are not used to those positions, and they're going up against pretty good defensive fronts and getting beat at the line of scrimmage, because the game is won in the trenches. I'm not using it as excuses to why Dakota Prescott has been struggling. Yes, he's been struggling very, very bad, missing wide open receivers, underthrowing receivers, overthrowing receivers. CeeDee Lamb, has not played well. We got a lot of injuries. Ezekiel Elliott, he got a bad bum knee. And that goes back to why I don't understand why Kellen Moore is still starting Ezekiel Elliott at running back when he should be starting Tony Pollard. I've been saying this for the last 3 or 4 weeks now. Why us fans, we can see it, because I look at other YouTubers' channels like Big Game James, Skywalker Steel, Dallas Fan Talk, 1980, Joe Boo Sports. I watch Fisher Report, and all of us are speaking the same identical thing, that Kellen Moore has failed at doing his job. He's gotten away from the having an attitude of going in games to win games with a aggressive coaching strategy, but he's been going in games with a laid back, pretty attitude, trying to win by prettiness. And you cannot win NFL games by trying to look pretty instead of being powerful and tough. And we've gotten our behind kicked in the process. That's on him. That's his fault. Yes, he's done that. And then starting Ezekiel Elliott with a bad bum knee. And Tony Pollard is way better than him right now at this time in his career. Us fans can see it. Why don't the coaching staff don't see it? But one great thing has come from this situation is the mighty Dan Quinn. I give him kudos. He's done a phenomenal, great job at coaching this team up. Yes, he has. Because our defense won that game against the New Orleans Saints at New Orleans. The offense didn't win because they failed. They failed considerably. But only one, I'd give the mighty Dan Quinn a B+ or A, somewhere in that area. But only fault that I have in that situation is Anthony Brown, number 30. Yes, the officials, the different teams, they go in these games targeting him, knowing that he's not that good at single coverage on the outside. He might be good at coverage and a zone defense, but a man defense, he's not good at all. He gets beat on plays. He never looks back at the quarterback when he's covering a receiver, when he's single coverage or if he's in man defense. He never looks back at the quarterback. He's constantly tugging on the receiver's arms, pulling the shirts and everything. That's uncalled for. You're going to get, in a situation like that, officials going to call penalties. They're going to call it. How I know that? Because I was one at one time. I was a high school official for 9 years, so I know when a penalty is going to get called. And so Las Vegas quarterback, he did that same thing against us, and that's why Anthony Brown was called for 4 passing interference penalties in that game, and it helped them win the game. But that's not a good excuse to what's going on. That's the only fault that I have with my Dallas Cowboys and Dan Quinn. But other than that, he's done a great job. So let's move forward to the Washington football team. Yes, they got a good front four. Yes, they got a good coach. They used to coach at Carolina Panthers. Yes, he's going to bring what they're going to try to do is put their cornerbacks on our wide receivers to force them to get rid of the ball quickly by jamming them at the line of scrimmage and putting 8-9 people in the box to force Dakota Prescott to do check downs and get rid of the ball quickly. That goes back to Kellen Moore to see what's going on, how to defend that. That's your job, Kellen Moore, to see that that's how teams are beating us. You need to wake up, Kellen Moore. You need to get it together. You need to come up with a game plan to utilize all these great weapons we have. Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard. Ezekiel is injured right now. We got a pretty good tight end. Our defense is playing really good. They really are. Micah Parsons should be Rookie of the Year or either Defensive Player of the Year. He's playing phenomenal and great. So I predicted that Dallas should win, may win. I said Dallas would score 34 and the Washington football team would score 20. So there you have it. This is Dallas Sports 1977 coming to you here in Southwood. I don't know what to expect in this but Washington will have some tricks for us. It's the time in December when you have to win games to make it to the Super Bowl. When you get it's playoff time, just like a playoff game. It's time for Dallas to get it together. Yes, I'm expecting some things because this is one of our old rivals, formerly the Washington Redskins. So this is Dallas Sports 1977 coming to you here in Southwood. You be blessed. Put God in your life, love one another, help one another, be joyous. Merry Christmas and God bless you. Be thankful and have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you. Amen. Bye-bye.